Needs of your client safely, and you've learned what to expect and how to anticipate those needs and utilize resources wisely. Let's look at what you can expect when you get the call. While you may imagine taking the ERV cross country to help the victims of some front page disaster, most of the time that disaster will be a lot closer to home. And whether big or small, disaster assistance is important.
5-4 to number 3 floor. Be advised, this is a commercial building.
This is the Queen's DAT team. We are heading to a 3-alarm fire, commercial fire in Brooklyn.
Majority of us take off, but maybe don't let us in. We are the Red Cross.
We'll park behind this fire truck here, all right?
Once we get the better.
We respond to all types of jobs, meaning fires, floods, building collapses. And what we do, our main concern is to take care of clients, make sure that they're safe. We'll be on duty from 6 o'clock in the afternoon till 5, 6 o'clock the next day. That will be a typical night for us.
Part of the disaster action team here is to help assist the firefighters in making sure that they don't become dehydrated. So we serve them water and lemonade. The most important thing that we can do here, however, is make sure that the building behind me does not have residents in it. And if it did have residents in it, we would assist the people who are living here in making sure that they had a place to stay and that they had a meal and they had a roof over their head. That is our main focus as a disaster action team member.
Whether it's responding to fires, to hazardous material accidents, or assisting municipal emergency services, ERVs are most frequently deployed locally. And ERVs participate in drills and appear in local public events. In this way, ERVs promote the Red Cross. In the public eye, they have come to represent the American Red Cross, keeping the promise, we'll be there.
These days, the media seems to move faster than ever. No sooner does something happen than the TV cameras are there covering it. There before almost anyone else. Almost.
When there are larger natural disasters, tornadoes, hurricanes, or most often in the case of floods, emergency response vehicles are dispatched from their custodial chapters to locations throughout the United States.
Okay, I'll go ahead and call the volunteers just to let them know that we may be putting them on standby when you call back.
That call has traveled through a chain of command at national headquarters, sending out an alert and requesting the ERV and trained volunteers be ready. There are 3 stages of deployment for an ERV as a disaster is approaching.
Hello?
Alert, standby, and activation.
Hey, Becky, how are you doing today?
You receive a call from your home chapter requesting your services for ERV duty. Alert means be prepared to leave in 8 hours.
Alert is the first call. They want to know if you are available to go on a disaster relief operation and how soon you can depart your home in order to go out on the disaster relief operation.
Yes, Pat and I will be available to go and take the ERV.
When you first get the call to go on alert, that means that you need to start preparing for leaving in the near future.
Have we got all the bills paid?
You need to pay your bills, you need to make sure that you close down your house in the same way you would when you're going on vacation.
To give Mary a call about that.
You need to take care of your pets. It's really important that you have all the prescription drugs that you're likely to need for a 3-week period.
Standby is the second stage of notification. Hello? And they ask at that point in time, are you able to leave in a 4-hour period of time?
At that time, we know that we're going to be leaving within a few hours. We will report to our chapter to do some paperwork and to get a travel voucher to cover the expenses that we will incur.
There are some papers to be filled out. Also, we will pick up our assignment folder. It will give the disaster relief number on it and to whom we will be reporting to at what location.
Activation means go. You'll need to prep and thoroughly inspect the ERV before leaving.
Inside tire is 79. That's okay.
From a safety point of view, we want to make sure that ERV is in good shape when it leaves, because sometimes we've got several hundreds of miles to drive before we get to the disaster relief operation. It's got to be in excellent shape when we get there, because we want to give good quality mass care service to our clients.
Okay, seatbelt. We're rolling.
The adrenaline starts really flowing once you get your activation. And by the time you climb into a Red Cross ERV, it's kind of exciting.
We should never travel more than 500 or 600 miles a day, and that would equate to 10 to 12 hours on the road. We don't want to get tired enough to impair our judgment. Safety is the key issue.
Stop each night and check in with your contact person. Let them know your location and how you can be reached. Responding to disasters requires flexibility. Be prepared to change plans or your itinerary as the situation changes. When you get to the disaster relief operation, check into headquarters.
Left turn signal.
Your vehicle needs to be checked into the operation as well and inspected by logistics.
Right turn signal.
Necessary repairs will be made, which ensures the vehicle is safe to operate for you and your clients.
Things change very quickly on a disaster.
Get oriented to the operation and learn about your assignment. This too may change